Hey guys, I want to put out a video and explain the strategy that I'm using in P1 of the new Rancor Raid, the Pit Challenge. A lot of people are using the Rey, Hermit Hyoda, C3PO, 5's, and Rex team. So I just wanted to show myself using this team and walk you through the strategy a little bit. So let's get into it. Right from the beginning, you'll notice that this team has a lot of non-attack moves, and that works out in your benefit because every time you hit the center pig, Gamorrean captain, you're going to give him turn meter. And so for the most part, you're not going to hit him except with Rex's Annihilate, the Rexalate, because that's what's going to do pretty much all the damage here with this team in P1. Rey is severely nerfed. Any other time she's going to do fantastic damage, but because the Galactic Legends are nerfed so much in this particular raid, she's just here for her thickness, her defensive viability, and keeping everybody alive. And so right here you can see I'm going to go ahead and work and take out these side pigs. I'll go ahead and get them out of the way, especially that right one. That right one taunts, and that's very bad if a Rexalate comes up and you can't hit the Gamorrean captain because that side pig is taunting. So that's bad. Always get that one out of the way. You can see I'm always giving my lifeblood over to Rex. Again, he's the most important, and so we have got to keep him alive. While it's just the center pig, I'm doing basic with Hermit Hyoda because that gives health and protection. C3PO's basic, and just the one hit right there. There's the first Rexalate. It did maybe about 1% of damage. Wasn't fantastic, but as you know, that'll get stronger and stronger the more we use it, the more turns we take. Giving lifeblood over to Rex again, making him very strong, keeping him alive. Using the cleanse because that's a non-attack. Using Hermit Hyoda's basic again, and you can see that Rey, she is not easy to kill. She might not be doing damage, but she is taking those hits. And this was actually fortunate that they put the mark on her because she's just so hard to kill. So a lot of times when you play this, they put the mark on somebody else, and that makes it a little bit tougher. There's the next Rexalate, so go ahead and knock that out. And that gets us down about 1%, 2, maybe not quite 2. And again, we have these side pigs up, and I had to use her ultimate, which was not ideal, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and focus on the right one, put a lot of hits on him so we can take him out. Use the cleanse and the basic, and here's her ultimate, which did practically nothing but a couple hits on that pig, so he's not there taunting. And go ahead and put the lifeblood back on, or give lifeblood to Rex again. All right, basic. Let's take out that side pig. They put the mark on her again, which again is fantastic. It's great that I got that twice in the same attempt. Rexalate, and that did some nicer damage there. It's starting to ramp up a bit. Basic, and basic lifeblood, and there's my first paranoia check, making sure I'm on airplane mode so my guild doesn't boot me for posting damage when I'm not supposed to be. Cleansing up basic, which did damage. That was unfortunate, but that was her only choice. And you can see now, because I had put that taunt up on 5's, he's starting to take damage. And right here, I let's see, need to start protecting 5's. There's another Rexalate. Go ahead and do that. That did some nice damage, and 5's is in damage immunity, which is good because he didn't die. But I have some runs where he does die right there, and it's not a huge difference. Not a huge difference because here on out he's not really doing much anyway. All right, basic. Right here, I'm let's see, lifeblood on Rex. Make sure to keep him alive. So I got the mark on Rey, which is fantastic. Go ahead and take out these side pigs, and I can see the Rexalate is coming up soon. Gonna go ahead and do the whirlwind because we can't have that side pig taunt. It would have screwed us with the Rexolate. All right, try and take this other side pig out, and not quite enough damage there. I'm going to, is this where I go into the ultimate? Yes, there's one turn left on Gamoran before he enrages, so I went ahead and went to ultimate, and by going into ultimate, it's keeping everybody alive. You'll see that here in just a second. So he's enraged, but normally these hits would be knocking everybody off, but because she's in her ultimate, it keeps everybody alive. So now she is out of ultimate. Now is he's going to start knocking them off. Basic there, so not to increase his turn meter. Lifeblood to Rex, got to keep him alive. There goes two of them. There goes the other two. And there's my second paranoia check. He puts a hit on Rex, but we're here. And the last Rexolate. Go ahead and put that on. And that got us down to 86. And so that was right there about 13-14% damage. I can do about 16. I've seen people do 20, but it usually ends up somewhere between 10 and 20%. It does really good damage. And if a few of your guildmates can do that all at the same time and post that damage, you can clear P1 without having to get the harder version of the Rancor, because every 20% he goes down every 20% he goes down, he's going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. So if all your guildmates can go in at the same time, or however many you're sending in, do your damage all at the same time and then post all at the same time, you can all be at 100% when he goes in, and then clear P1 so that nobody has to go in when he's 80%. Okay, so about our mods, looking at this team on Rey, normally I have a bit of speed on her, but I took all the speed off and just gave her a bunch of health mods. Basically my mods that were on General Grievous, which is health. Rex, he's already one of my faster characters, but I went ahead and gave him the fastest mods that I have, because obviously you have to get him to take as many turns as possible to get that Rexolate off and to get the damage. 5's, I basically left him how I always have him, which is a bit of health, a bit of speed, nothing crazy, probably more health and protection than anything else. C3PO, gave him some extra speed, and I took off his potency so that you don't put those buffs where you don't need to. So just a little bit more speed rather than potency. And for Hermit Hyoda, I went ahead and put some mods on him that would make him faster as well. So fast all around, except Rey, she needs to be healthy.